China was perhaps the most civilized culture of the ancient world. Their science, philosophy, art, and technology were all years ahead of most other cultures. The history of China, as documented in ancient writings, dates back over 3,300 years. Centuries of migration, amalgamation, and development brought about a distinctive system that came to be recognized as the Chinese civilization. To commemorate its 123rd year in business and its 20th anniversary in Beverly Hills, the Barakat Gallery is showcasing 5,000 years of China's artistic legacy. We're very proud of this Chinese exhibition that we have right now because of not only its the quality of the material that we're offering, but actually all the variety that spans so many centuries. It is the most important offering of Chinese antiquities ever, and ever in the United States.
I have assembled in excess of 1,000 Chinese works of art from all different dynasties. It took me more than 30 years, to collect them. I'm so proud of this collection. I'm happy to see the fabulous response by the mayor of the city, by the people of the city.
You can walk into this beautiful store in our city and see treasures that are just extraordinary. And to be up close and personal with these beautiful objects is such an advantage for the average person, the family, the child.
I like to touch some of these old things, just be near their energy. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how old these pieces are. It amazes me that they have their glaze, these Chinese pieces. The little green men, I'm so in love with them.
Actually, I've never seen so many pieces together. I mean, I've seen pieces. You go actually you go to antique fairs, whatever, Maastricht or Biennale, or in London to Grosvenor House. You see 10, 20 pieces, but this is unbelievable. This is unique.
I was totally amazed at the scholarly quality of the descriptions on the walls. I've brought friends in saying, do you know about the Ming Dynasty? I didn't know that about the Ming Dynasty. It's succinct, it's thoughtful, and it's educating, as well as associative with the pieces that he's selling.
The public can walk in and see in a comprehensive and organized exhibit the history of Chinese art from the Neolithic period up to very recent times. But education is the key. People have to be exposed to art, and it helps if it's done at a young age. The younger they are, the more they acquire a love for it, I think.
The Chinese believed, like the Egyptians, that the afterlife was a continuation of our earthly existence. Therefore, all the necessities that we require to live a calm and pleasant life while on earth, we would require in the afterlife as well. In order to accommodate for the afterlife, they created replicas of everything from horses and guardians and warriors to pots and pans and cooking utensils to prepare for every need in the afterlife, from defense and protection to traveling to government bureaucracy to food and nourishment.
Long ago, before sitting down to a ceremonial feast, nobility would have washed their hands with this vessel, thus beginning the structured ritual of dining. Both the beauty and the luxury of this work implies that it would have been the possession of the king, or perhaps a close member of his royal entourage. One gains an idea of their sophistication and wealth when viewing the stunning bronze yi. One of the most common types of figures is the Lakopala, also known as the Celestial King. This Celestial King wears an impressive headdress, delicately modeled and carefully painted in the form of a magnificent phoenix-like bird. This figure had its origin in Buddhist philosophy. Clearly, this imposing sculpture was supposed to ward away the forces of evil and protect the deceased throughout eternity. For the Chinese, camels symbolize commerce and its associated wealth, largely concentrated on profits through trading on the Silk Road. The distinct facial features of the groom with deep-set eyes and full beard reveals that he is of foreign descent, most likely from Central Asia. These sculptures reveal the Tang dynasty's respect and admiration for the beast of burden, so essential to the prosperity of ancient China. What we have here is a snapshot of Western influence on one of the greatest periods of ancient China's artistic history. The Tang period not only saw many changes in art and culture, but in fashion as well. This is particularly evident in the depiction of women. This stunning overweight lady-in-waiting speaks to the enormous influence of Westerners and their women. She may represent a wife, princess, or attendant ready to heed her master's beck and call in the afterlife. Dressed in an elegantly glazed green coat, featuring a turquoise lapel, this groom's expressive face reveals his foreign origins. Although his mouth is painted red, and his distinctive hat is black, it is the turquoise lapel that is most unique. Coated in a simplistic yet stunning creme-white glaze, with touches of amber highlighting the head and hooves, this horse stands on all fours with its head slightly turned and mouth ajar, which are two features highly desired by collectors. This elegant horse is a perfect example of the mastery of Tang funerary art. Miniature in scale, this lovely gold wine cup exemplifies the creative artistry and masterful craftsmanship of the Tang dynasty. Depicted with a stern, uncompromising expression, these civic officials represent the role of the government in the life of the citizens, just as significant to their well-being as their military might. The facial features of these figures, including their aquiline noses and serene expressions, reveal their intellectual wisdom and calm restraint. The important influence of the horse throughout the history of China cannot be underestimated. Horses were frequently glorified and revered as distant relatives of sacred mythological dragons. Expressively modeled in a firm pose standing at attention with tail erect, this horse of the Han Dynasty depicts the power and grace of the new breed of horse from the West. It is known as the Heavenly Horse of China. This fabulous Han Dynasty terracotta horse and carriage was found in the same tomb as these 130 warriors. They all date back from the 2nd century BC to the 2nd century AD. They were found just outside of Xi'an in mainland China. The Bearcat Gallery is a full-service gallery. We offer everything from authentication of items to appraising the items, conservation services, and of course, helping and assisting collectors find anything that they want in the ancient art market.
And that's why I think that great art like this, collected by such an eye as Faiz Barakat and his family, belongs in your homes, not just in a museum, because they are affordable, but it gives you great joy. Every day when I get up and see the things that I own, I am a different and better person.
It's as beautiful as a museum, maybe more beautiful than some museum. Anyone can be he can be proud of what he achieved. Mr. Barakat is really great in 20 years because it's also the 20 years birthday of the gallery.
It's a pleasure, it's an honor, it's a duty, it's my obsession to the arts that I'm very happy to share with everyone. I believe I have earned my respect through my integrity. I believe this is the most important quality an art dealer can have.